That was a good test for your ultralight rain gear.
It wasn't half. I think I'm all right though.
How did the skirt fare?
Oh, the skirt was perfect. This is survived 2 trips across Scotland now, so
So this kind of rainwear, what's it good for and what's it not good for?
This is Pertex Shield, so this is good for what we've just done there. It's an emergency, very light layer. It's not going to sustain you. If it was raining for another few hours, I'd have probably wanted something a little heavier duty. Yeah. But looking at the forecast, thinking, it wouldn't be too bad, so took a chance, and yeah, it's done its job. Yeah, it's done its job.
So I thought, being as I've got Mr. Ultralight outdoor gear with me, well, one of them. Yeah, yeah. One of them. So Andy does you do some gear testing. You do.
So I work in the web development team. I write my verdicts. I write the majority of those. I wear the products. Occasionally do a bit of website stuff, and I'll answer the phones as well and talk to people, give people advice and stuff like that. And now and again on a Saturday you'll see me in the shop as well.
But when it comes to gear, you get out and use it, don't you? Yeah,
I mean, I got the job because I was out using stuff. It wasn't that there was a job came up that I could just go for. I had the experience, and they were like, right, we'll take you on. So that's why I got the job. I'd already done several long distance walks and things like that, and was really into my ultralight. But now it's obviously upped its game since I've started there. Yeah.
So you've done a number of multi-day hikes. So you've done the TGO this year.
Yeah.
What else
you done? My 3rd TGO. Yeah. Coast to Coast, Cleveland Way, Hadrian's Wall. I did the Centurion Way, and then I've put some other ones together. West Island Way. I've done that twice now. So yeah.
So you know what you're talking about when it comes to ultralight gear. I've weighed my pack before I've come in at 5.38 kilograms. That doesn't include food, doesn't include water, or my trekking poles. What about you? What have you gone for?
So it's just over 3.5 kilograms.
Wow.
And that's again sort of, and even then I forgot my toiletries, so it's slightly lighter than that.
So when you're putting something like that together, it's part of a system, so everything's got to sort of work together. You don't think of things individually as that I want that sleeping bag or I want that pack. Everything's got to work together.
Cook system, sleep system, your shelter systems, and they're all different components depending on what you're taking, where you're going, things like that. So yeah, and I think you can put everything on a spreadsheet as often as you want, write as many numbers down as you want, but I think you've got to experience it and use it, and then you know what's working, not just what's the lightest.
Yeah, and there's certain situations where you would use some things for one particular trip, but if you're doing it in a different climate, for example, or different season, you use something completely different.
Yeah.
Started raining, so we're going to get these set up, and then we're going to have a go through some of Andy's choices versus my choices, and see which you think is the best, and we'll see what we think is the best.
Perfect.
One of the reasons I like these longer tent pegs is you can pitch it right up to the top like that.
Yeah.
So it's really increasing wind flow, which with single skin tents really matters because you want as much wind flow as possible to mitigate condensation, which is always going to be a bit of an issue, especially at night, I think.
Right, we can continue. The rain has stopped, the sun is shining. We've got a little bit of a cloud inversion. What a contrast to about 15 minutes ago. Right, before we compare my gear to Andy's gear, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Come on, explain yourself.
I'm joining the Masons. Well, I'm drenched from this part down.
Yeah.
My feet were all wet, so I thought, well, at least I can dry out a little bit.
They are the Z-Packs?
Yeah, the Z-Pack slippers. I think they're just made from off-cut to the tents, but my mate Brian got me them from America, so I was very grateful.
So it's a gift from your friend?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
fine.
It's a nice colour. It's a nice colour.
But they're good for stuff like this.
I suppose they are, because I've got wet feet and wet socks on, so who's laughing now, eh?
Yeah.
I'm squelching. Let's take a look at the tent first, because this is the Hyperlite Mid 1, and it is Dyneema composite fabric, DCF, Cuban fibres. How it used to be known as.
Around, 450 grams, which, I mean, look at the size of it. I mean,
it's taller than me.
Yeah, it's huge.
I could stand up in that.
Yeah, so there's loads of internal space, loads of room. As I say, single wall tents are going to suffer with condensation now and again. It's just something you've got to mitigate, something you've got to learn to live with.
But double wall tents suffer from condensation.
Yeah.
The difference is you've got an inner layer which catches the drips.
Yeah, and protects you for a little bit more. Yeah.
But on the positive side for a single layer tent is you can just quickly keep wiping it for over multiple days.
Yeah.
Is it better?
I mean, it's what you're happy with. It's what if the idea of having to mop down your tent every morning doesn't appeal to you.
Well, I have to do that anyway if I'm doing multiple days with this tent, and that's a double wall tent. So,
and it's what you're prepared for to cut in grams. Do you know what I mean? You've got to. It's about if you're a hardcore ultralighter. Not that I'm saying I am not. But you make sacrifices for your hobby, I suppose. So, and I think that's one of them. But it's a 400 gram tent. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It weighs nothing.
To be fair, I've had a quick look when you were pitching it, and loads of room inside, isn't there?
Loads of room. Shall we have a look?
1 second. I just want to have a quick comparison, as I said I was going to mine. So both one-person tents. I'm assuming yours is double the price of mine. Mine's about 300 quid. I think I paid for it 330 or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's nearest 600, is it?
Yeah, and I think it's down here. It costs money.
Yeah. And they're not made in the same sort of quantities in the same way, are they?
No, they're handmade. Yeah, it's hand stitched. So I think it's quite a hard fabric to work with. So you need quite technical people to be able to deal with it, and specialist equipment just to be able to get the needle through the actual fabric.
Let's have a look at it then.
Yeah.
I think everyone's seen a Durston Exped 1,000 times. Great tents, by the way.
Oh, fabulous.
How do you find the Emu in for like noise? Is it noisier then?
Not especially, really. I mean, they both make noise, so yeah.
I was listening to the rain.
As you can see,
that's huge
look
amount
at the
of space.
size of that vestibule. You could get another person in there.
Yeah.
It's enormous.
And you've got a wide pad in there,
Yep.
a wide wet pad in there.
Wide wet pad. I put it up while I still had my raincoat on, so it looks a little bit soggy, I'm afraid.
Very airy. Can you drop this down any lower if you needed it to?
So yeah, you could drop it down much lower if you need to. Another thing I really like is the bathtub. I don't know if you can look at it here. This side. So I've got it quite high at the moment, but again, you can lower these right down.
Oh, so it gives you a bit more airflow.
So a bit more airflow, depending on the weather.
And that's like a bug mesh in there.
Yeah, so this is all mesh here.
Oh, so the rain, if you've got any condensation, runs down the inside.
Yeah. So the only place you're going to get condensation that's going to be annoying is here.
Yeah.
And at the foot end, but as you can see, this is a wide pad. It's not actually touching or anything like that. I could move that up as well, and I've got a lot more space. So I mean, I love it. I think it's a phenomenal tent. As you say, I did the coast to coast. The TGO in this performed brilliantly all the time, and I only had 2 sort of condensation heavy nights. One of them on a campsite, and the other one when I was camping next to the sea. So you kind of to be expected, I suppose.
And 6 pegs.
Yep.
1 long pole.
1 big pole. Yeah. It does. You can buy a
a
a pole extender. Yeah.
You were too tight for that though, weren't you?
Yeah. Too tall.
Very nice. Let's move on to, let's have a look at your pack.
Okay.
So mine's the same brand.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same sort of style. I went for 55 litres and yours is
35.
35. So
I've got it at the smallest it can go.
So when you buy in, or you're going down the cutting grams route,
so what
do you buy the pack first and then try and get all your kit to fit in that?
I don't think that you can. I think it's,
which way round?
You've got your gear has to fit in your pack.
Yeah.
I think most people who are starting out wild camping and things like that, 60, 65 is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
And then as you start going lighter and lighter, 45 is probably, I think that's the sweet spot.
Yeah.
For comfort and things like that, unless you're going to start preparing.
But you can't get your tent in your bag, can you?
So my tent, you can see how I've even modified it. So this string here is not the same as that string there.
Yeah.
So on this side, I have made bigger string so I can fit my entire sleeping bag in, my tent in there.
Yeah.
And then it's
cinched up.
doubly protected.
And you swap bags because it you wanted a longer, thinner bag rather than a...
so the Hyperlite comes in quite a square bag, which is great because you can fold it really small. The only thing about DCF is it's not as forgiving, where you can't
ram it in, can you?
Yeah, it's not as malleable.
You have to roll and fold.
Yeah, so, but I wanted to be able to get it in the side pocket, so I'm using a Gossamer Gear
Stuff sack.
so so I can roll it up rather than folding it up to it. It's just individual preferences and things like that. So as you can see, I've like modified my bag to accommodate how I want to use it.
But basically it's same pack as mine.
Yeah.
Probably around the same price. Back to the tent. Your tent's, you're about 300 grams saved on that compared to my tent. So
yeah.
And you only need one pole, so you save.
Yeah. And I only brought one pole. I took one pole on the
bags.
Coast.
What does that weigh ish?
I think
I don't know what mine is. To be honest.
650, something like that. It might be a little less than that.
So it's still lighter weight than mine then.
To do an even lighter one, but I wanted a framed pack, which this one is. And the frame's removable, but you can.
You don't want stuff poking in your back and stuff like that.
So I wanted a frame pack. The hip belt's removable if you want to get rid of stuff like that, weight like that. It's not as modular regarding everything else you can take off, but essentially nice big sack straps, strap pockets, which are essential now for me.
I think once people have them, they don't go back, do they?
No.
Mine are like clip-on ones.
I've got clip-on ones as well for my other Gossamer Gear pack, which is my 61, which is what I use for if I'm taking a bit more, maybe doing some more cooking, or if it's my winter pack as well. So, but yeah, I've got attachments for both of them.
I just can't stop laughing at that look. It looks like Tom Sawyer or something. Right, I can't take my eyes off your sleeping pad.
Okay.
Right, so you've brought the
Eclipse.
Yeah, the Eclipse, and I've got the Eclipse, and it's not the lightest. It is not the smallest pack size.
No. There are compromises you might want to make. I took a lighter pad on the TGO, but it was a thinner rectangular, sort of mummy-shaped one, and it was fine. It did the job, but when you're out for one night, you're prepared to cook, maybe carry a couple of extra grams because you're definitely going to be more comfortable.
So you wouldn't take that if you were doing the TGO?
I don't know. I might be tempted now because having slept on it 5-6 times now, it's the peak mat for me now. No mat has beat it yet.
Well, I'm the same. I'm thinking exactly the same. Yeah, I've gone same sleeping pad just because it's so much more comfortable. I actually think Nemo's shot themselves in the foot because they've got their more premium tents of Extreme.
Yeah, 8.2, 8.4.
Yeah, which is more expensive, more higher R value. Put your packs next to mine a second, please. So this is 55 litre. I can get cartloads in that if I wanted. Yeah, you can see the difference in the size, but there's not much in it, is there?
No, I think that's more than 35 litres.
Yeah, but I'm chuffed to bits with that.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. So that's why I was thinking about, I'm getting sidetracked now. Why I was thinking about getting the Hyperlite Unbound 2.
That's the double trekking pole one.
It's a bit like the Lanshanny kind of thing, but in Dyneema. I've had it in my basket 5 or 6 times and I just can't justify it. But yeah, I do like that. I do like it. So yeah, pound for pound, best sleeping pad you've had?
Yeah, best on the market. I think. I haven't. It's been the easiest sell for me. If someone's coming in and going, I need this, I'm just like, buy this. It's better our value. It's equivalent price to most of the other ones. Yeah. And I think
it's not the most expensive. Like I say,
no.
Normally, you get what you do get what you pay for. It's not cheap. You've got that. What you got around there? Is that a little hack? You've done the t-shirt hack.
The t-shirt hack. So that's my now wet hoodie. Sam Bob.
With your pillow underneath.
With my pillow underneath.
What pillow do you go for? Just
that's the Aeros. I do have
Seat Summit one, is it?
Yeah. Just I think it's pretty much the go-to one.
Yeah, I've got the Nemo.
I've got the Philo.
The Philo Elite.
Yeah.
Which is all right. Let's have a quick look. We're set up in here. Yeah, it's quite plush actually.
It's dead comfy. I love it.
Silly money, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
It's one of those things. You've got a hobby like this, you're gonna have to shell out some cash. Aren't you?
Yeah, and it is a lovely pillow. It's really plush on top. Mine's nothing like that, but that's where the base layer goes over the top.
Yeah. It's a pillow. At the end of the day, there's not much between them all, I don't think. You're just paying, this pack's down to about the size of half of that water bottle, probably about that. Yeah. So I brought the Thermarest Vespa because it's not my warmest quilt. It's one of my least warm quilts.
But I think we both packed.
We've had a heat wave, haven't we?
Yeah, but we both packed the Enlightened equipment Revelation.
Yeah, I packed my Revelation
-6.
-6. I thought I'm just going to melt in there.
And I packed exactly the same thing, and we both made the same decision at the end. Like, we don't need it, but yeah.
Look at that there, look. I'm just going to move my
That
finger.
is staggering, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
so
it's
beautiful
gorgeous.
up here now.
And you've gone for what?
So this is the Nemo Pulse. It's their 1,000 fill power quilt. Got the little stats on here.
Let's have a look. There we go.
So yeah, I mean, comfort. I wouldn't take it past minus if I had, unless I was in a dire situation. But for this kind of temperature, it's absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Straps onto the mat exactly the same as the Enlightened equipment one does, but it doesn't open up as fully as the Enlightened equipment. It's not. It's more of a tapered design. But great for fast and light tonight.
Yeah, so
Well, light.
that is basically stove cook kit.
Yeah, this is my cook kit here. But as I said, I don't know.
Are you cold soaking?
No, God, no, not yet. Anyway, that is my luxury item. Always, a double wall mug will always be. You can drink your brew as soon as it's hot. It stays warmer for longer, so that comes with me on every trip. That's the MSR one. I think it's about 70, 80 grams, something like that.
Yeah.
Again, you can get lighter, you can get more powerful, but this is the MSR Pocket Rocket, and
Yeah.
it's
That's the deluxe one.
that's the deluxe, yeah. And it just performs every single time I need it to perform.
Yeah.
When it's got some wind, it'll still boil. It just it does everything that I need it to out of a stove. And again, I think that's about 70 grams as well.
Yeah.
So it's not
Pocket Rocket Deluxe or the Soto Windmaster. Which one's the best?
The Windmaster has 4 standpoints,
Yeah.
so that sort of a bit more stability. But other than that, on paper,
I like the way that the arms fold out on
yeah,
that
you
compared
don't
to the
have to
Windmaster.
have the
You don't have to piss about
thingy
with
when
the-
you have to take off and put back on, where this one you don't. So
Yeah.
that's a big win for me. Other than that, I think they perform pretty.
but the
pretty much
Windmaster-
the same
Pound for pound is
for me. Yeah,
the
yeah.
best.
Yeah, it is a little more expensive.
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the only caveat I'd say.
And just what part you got to cook in with?
Torques.
Tokes, gold standard for
Gold
Ultralight, isn't it?
yeah.
Oh, he's got one of them fancy lids, look.
I've got a fancy lid that keeps my pot in there, and it can also,
Is that the Justin one?
you can
Justin
put a lighter
Outdoors?
in there.
Yeah. Where'd you get that one from?
Again, this was a gift. So this is I think they're an American product. They're called, I don't know, it doesn't say on there. It's definitely 3D printed.
Yeah, yeah.
Just but
But it's good.
yeah, it's a little bit tight, but once it's on, it's on. Have I got a spoon? There it is. One of the things I really like about it is it goes that through there, so you can pour and stuff like that. So you, no matter what, the handles are going to get hot.
Yeah.
So it just eliminates that. So it's quite a nice little gadget.
He's worse than me, isn't he?
Yeah, sorry. And then other than that, basically, I've got my night core.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the Gen 2. I think they're up to the Gen 4 now. The only reason I stuck with the Gen 3
Because it's still got one of them in it.
because it's got one of them, and my watch needs one.
Yeah.
So that's something I always say to people when they're thinking of buying these: make sure you can charge what you need it to charge. If that just had 2 USB-Cs on it, I wouldn't be able to charge my watch on the go.
I've got one of those with me, and I've got the FlexTail one as well. The FlexTail's only USB-C.
Yeah.
So I can't charge my headlamp, and I can't charge
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, so you've got one.
my Zolio with it.
This is my electronic pouch, which that would be in. Petrol head torch. If I'm going away for longer, I would take another battery with that, just because if it runs out, you've got that. And then my incredibly lightweight first aid kit, which is basically, it'll get me off the mountain if I'm having some issues.
If you've got a blast, you need a plaster. That's about it,
so
really.
I've got
Can't have much in there.
zinc tape, pair of scissors,
Have you got a tick key?
Tick key.
Yeah.
Ibuprofen. Don't poo yourself drugs, and don't be allergic to things drugs, and that's basically it.
Ah. What more do you need?
What more do you need? And that's filter. I'm using the. Is it in there? No. Platypus Quick Draw.
Okay.
I love the one you've got as well.
Okay, well we'll have a look at mine. That is the one I've been using. The Catadin B3, so one with the carbon element in it, so it tastes better. It's in the top there, yeah. So far it's so good. It's with the carbon thing in, it's not quite as quick flowing as the original B3, but
no, but I just love it. Take it out, stick it under, put the lid back on, off you go. You're ready to drink.
Yeah. Stove. Don't laugh at me. I have got the Ultralight Jetboil Flash.
Yeah, it's a new one as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not Ultralight.
It does exactly what you need it
Well,
to do, though.
I just wanted to boil some water.
Yeah, that's it.
Boil it fast and efficiently.
Yeah.
And I'm only doing one night. This is not the stove that I would take, I don't think, if I was doing something like the TGO.
No, what did you take on the Great Glenway?
I took my Stormy Norman alcohol stove.
Oh, you did, yeah.
And it was...
You see, that's definitely lighter than mine.
Yeah, yeah. But you've got to carry a little bit more fuel for it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
I do not trust myself.
And a gas stove, if you just want a brew, you've got 2 minutes, you've got hot water, haven't you? Whereas you haven't got that with an alcohol stove.
I think I like using an alcohol stove for the feeling of using an alcohol stove. Do you know what I mean? I feel a bit more bushcrafty. I feel a bit more of a wild man, but
chilled.
Yeah, that's it.
So waterproofs, we've both gone for a kilt. I don't think they did a huge amount, although my top half and my trousers had my pockets, so I could have my wallet in there, my phone and stuff like that. Nothing like that gets wet.
No.
The helium jacket that I've got is all right for a shower.
Yeah, I mean, it's
a bit more than a shower, but if you're in long, my arms started to feel sweaty and wet as well. To be fair, we were doing quite a strenuous.
I do love the helium. I think it's it's more of a not emergency shell, but it's going to keep the rain off for a bit.
It's a summer, spring through to autumn.
Yeah.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Waterproof, breathable, really comfortable to wear.
You can wear it all day.
But if you're downpouring in the Cairngorms for 3 days solid in October, you might want something a bit heavier duty.
Yeah.
So have you not brought anything else? There's no you've got no spare clothes apart from your.
I've got another pair of socks. And I've got my sandbob fleece on and my spare base layer on because it got wet. So that was spare. And that I didn't have on earlier, but that's the only other layer.
I've gone proper minimal, no spare clothes this time, and I'm regretting it, to be honest with you. I should have bought something.
I wish I brought some trousers to sleep in. That's what I wish I brought those. But
I want some really thin, weigh nothing shorts, just so I can have a pair of shorts if my trousers need to come off.
Yeah.
If these were sodden wet, I'd be walking around in my kilt now.
Yeah. I've done that before.
Yeah. And a spare pair of socks because I've got wet feet now. The rest of my stuff is just made up of. There was a kilogram of food that I bought.
Yeah.
No water. But camera gear. So when you're doing this kind of thing, mine weighs 2.1 kilograms somehow.
I think mine was 1.6.
I've included power banks because I've got different cameras now, and it's got internal batteries in them, so you need to plug them into a power bank rather than taking spare batteries. And I'm just not sure how long the battery life was, so it's been really good, to be fair.
It's done really well. It's a phenomenal camera.
Yeah, so I won't need that much power next time anyway.
Yeah.
So just to wrap things up, I suppose, is there anything in my setup that you would swap for yours?
The cook kit maybe, but your sleeping bag's dry,
Yeah,
so I might swap that.
Yeah.
But other than that, and I would love a night out in a Durston.
Yeah.
I do. I think they're great tents, but I am very very happy with
Okay.
my setup. So I think I'd class it as a draw.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, when we get back, you can take my Durston and then just take it out. And
Okay,
you
cool.
might need to dry it out though.
Yeah, well, you can have a go about that then.
To be fair, I would swap tents with you. I don't know why. There's something about it. Although I'm thinking the two person would be great for me, and it gives me an excuse to have a new tent for when I'm taking.
I was wondering where you were
Joe
going with
with
that
me.
because I was thinking
Taking
he's
Joe
not
with
going to
me.
end with to get a new tent. But
Yeah.
yeah, you did.
But other than that, I don't think there's out that I would.
There's nothing massively comparable.
But
I
I
think
would
there are
swap.
a few lighter things here and there, but all the rest of it, I think.
But I'm happy with what I've got.
Yeah, and I'm happy.
So if you didn't want to swap, then I'm happy to keep that tent. So because it's brilliant for what it is.
Oh no, I love it. I think they're great.
It's one of them as well that for about 300 quid, I don't think there's a better one-person shelter than that.
No. What Dan does is exceptional.
Yeah,
It is.
that's about it really. At the end of the day, it's camping gear, and you just have to find out what works for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I think when you are looking to go ultralight and things like that, I think it's why are you going ultralight? Are you going ultralight because you want to cover more miles, or do you want to go ultralight because it looks good? Do you know what I mean? It's like, do you want to do it because you want to get out more and enjoy and cover greater distances and not feel as knackered at the end of the day, or is it because you think the tent looks fancy?
Yeah, that is a big thing. There are elements. When I bought my Hilleberg Sulu, I know that's not.
It's not. Yeah,
it's not lightweight, but I bought it because it was fancy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It was the pinnacle.
It was the pinnacle,
Well,
and that
it still is.
And I wanted to have that pinnacle, and then I was probably a little bit naive, but then I put it through its paces. I used it for what it was meant to do. Some really extreme conditions, but I bought that without really thinking why I'd bought it.
Yeah.
I think when you're putting a package together for ultralight stuff, you don't need to have the lightest weight gear for doing an overnighter.
No.
You can carry. We've done 16 miles today, and I'm a little bit tired at the end of it, but my shoulders aren't aching.
No.
My back's not aching. I could have carried another 4.
You were carrying 3 kilos extra than you set off with this morning of water, weren't you?
Yeah. So, but when I was doing the Great Glen Way, I sent 2.5 kilograms home.
Yeah.
Of spare clothes and things like that. They're the things that
I think that's when you need to start looking into when I need to be ultralight. What sacrifices can I make? But without sacrificing my comfort and enjoyment. But yeah, sacrificing weight, but not sacrificing comfort.
Comfort is a key thing there. We mentioned it with a sleeping pad. You can have a little foam pad that's 1/4 of an inch thick, but you're not going to sleep well on it. And if you're doing something like 3 weeks of hiking, you need to sleep, don't you? You need to recover
your
and all
body
that
needs
kind
to
of
rest
stuff.
and recover.
So it's about striking a balance. So that's about it really. Want to say thank you to Andy for joining me on this trip.
It's been phenomenal.
If you want to check out what Andy does and all the gear that he uses as well, I'll put a link to their Ultralight Outdoor Gear's website in the description below. I'll also do a collaboration on this video, so when you see you subscribe, if you click that button, you can subscribe to either my channel or their channel, and it'd be great to get there.
I'd really appreciate that.
I think Andy's going to be doing quite a few videos.
We've got a few more things lined up, and I'm looking forward to getting out there with the camera.
I'm just show them what you've got in your bag. You've got some camera stuff.
Okay, yeah.
So this is heavier than his tent and all his other kit. So he's gone ultralight. He's wearing these flip flops and stuff like that, and sawing his toothbrush in half. But he's carrying this fancy camera. But these are the things that.
So I've got is it the Action 6? We've got that one there for waterproof, and then we've got the new. Take the gimbal off. To one-handed.
Ooh.
So now me and Paul, come on,
Gotta work out how to use it outside
Yeah.
now.
look at each other.
Yeah. Filming me, filming you. Yeah, so watch this space.
Bye from little Paul.
Yeah. Ultralight Outdoor Gear is going to be putting quite a few more videos out in the future. So
Thank you very much.
plus, including Andy's full TGO kit list.
Yeah, I'm going to go through the full thing because that's not what I took on the TGO. Some of it is the same, but I wanted to get in the nitty gritty of it,
Yeah.
what I took, why I took it.
Have you written a blog on that by the way?
Yeah, so the trip report is live. So if you want to read about that,
Link below.
link below. Thank you so much,
Yeah. Anyway, that is it for this one. Thanks for watching.
All the best.
Might see you again.